60 days is what we have left to build this truck. Today marks 60 days until May 3rd for truck invasion. I'm gonna pull this thing in later in today, prepping it, grinding, and preparing it for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm gonna start welding the monster notch and doing the raised gas tank, and working on the transmission cross member up front, working on this front to do the HD conversion on the front, and then doing that under there for the transmission cross member. I'm about to crunch like a motherfucker to get this thing done. I'm working on doing this right here for the titty panel. Or it's already done. It's inside. I gotta start working on that again to cover it and upholster it. Everything in here is pretty much gutted. I just gotta take a few plastics off, like these, and those are little things. Drop the headliner, and then get this mess out. I already have the motor inside, and I have the transmission as well. I still gotta go take the old stuff from the other frame, like the suspension, to lower it. Paint, I already got that chosen out. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but we'll probably start repainting within a month. And then for our booster, we're gonna be putting a hydraulic in instead of a vacuum like the normal ones are, because I know a lot of people have problems when they cam their truck, and there's also issues with their brakes. I mean, they don't want to brake correctly, so that's the alternative, to go with the hydraulic instead of staying with your vacuum style one. Brake lines and all that, I'm gonna replace all that stuff. And then if you guys see under here, I still gotta buy this thing from Reckless. It's called a raised transmission cross member, which is this right here. If you guys see, it's usual on most of, or I guess on everyone's frames, but the transmission member hangs down about 1.5 inches or half an inch down. Reckless sells a kit where it'll raise it up and keep it flush with the rest of the frame. So I gotta order that. It's not too expensive, but we gotta do that too. This has to be all welded, sanded down, painted. Cab, everything has to be on. All my interior, which is down over there at the other little warehouse. I have to have this whole truck done by truck invasion. So we're gonna see if it's done by then. I hope so, because I have a lot of work to do. Alright, we're gonna start cutting. Shock relocation in the middle. Fucking rotor. Start cutting this guy off, and then work on that side, get this motherfucker off. Gotta get the diff off, leaf springs off, take all this shit off, all the wiring and all this, move it to the next frame. So I'm gonna start working on getting out the axle out, so I can take it over to the other shop and start prepping that, cleaning it to get that painted. And then next weekend we're gonna start working on the monster notch and shock relocation for the new frame that I got. So I'm gonna start taking these guys off, taking all these lines, and then I'm gonna figure out how the hell to get this thing off by myself. So I'm struggling to get this fucking thing out. I really don't want to take the shackles off or that hanger off. So I took the rotor off, and then this guy off. I am still trying to get this thing out too. Yeah, it's just me right now, so we'll see what time I actually end up getting this fucking thing off. But everything's loose, it's just pulling the fucking diff out, and that's it. I just threw on a whole bunch of Rust-Oleum rust dissolver, and so far it's taken everything off. There's 2 full bottles. Here's the bottle, in case you guys are wondering what that is. It's that. But it took all this shit off. All that. Also, we got our rear window taken out, the sides, and the front windshield out. And then threw the greaser all over this front. I'm gonna let it settle for about 30-40 minutes. And I'm gonna get the pressure washer and hit it. But the under 2. It's coming along though. It's getting everything off.
Ay, puras pendejadas, ¿eh? Está llorando. ¿Le has sacado un video al culero, ¿verdad? No, tampoco. Un video de ese en mi canal, culo. Ya tengo una de esas. Un huevo, puto. Es que esa es muy delicada.
Frames all put in place. We got our notches in, and we're gonna start welding this tomorrow. So I guess you guys will see this on the next video that I post. But everything is in place. She's all ready. We're gonna put the shock relocation right in the middle between this and this right here, and then we're gonna raise this guy up, keep that one how it is there, and then put a inch block between them. But you guys will see that on the next video.